Yeah, this corner always runs like shit when you go here the first time. Ah, this is one of the interesting ones. 72 years have passed since Mother Sphere's declaration of a new humankind. Oh, I don't know why I'm not connecting those dots, but, you know, her declaration and the EVE protocol deployment time are not the same thing. 72 years. So maybe that is indicative of the EVE like protocol deployments. The cadence of those being maybe like anywhere from like the 5 to 8 year area, rather than like the 10 to 15 year area. Because 72 years, like, if we have 7 EVE protocol deployments there, then that does not fit easily on 72 year amount of time. So it's probably the shorter amount of time then. It's probably like every 5 years or so is likely where I would say that is probably the cadence of that. The last historian of Zion, I, Luther, will document and comment on the last 72 years of our history and let our descendants know how we lived with no home. My esteemed fellow citizens believe that Mother Sphere is a god. However, just like all of us, Mother Sphere has the mind of a human. Though her cognitive ability and intelligence supersede those of an ordinary human, it is utterly wrong to define her as a supernatural being. Then what is Mother Sphere? It is knowledge and the will incarnate. We serve the largest database in history of humankind, and the will born from the database. The declaration of a new humankind is not some revelation, it is simply her concluding that we can be categorized as humans. That is the premise of this book. Bar again. So, question here is, does Mother Sphere want to believe that her created human race is worthy to be called humans, or does she actually believe that they are humans, you know? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Ah, Angel.
But 72 years
Lovely to meet you.
From the declaration of a new humankind. I
You
think
don't
for
seem
sure
very likable.
you skip like 20-25 years from that
All right.
point, and that's when the first
Pretty
EVE
sharp.
protocol deployment happened.
I've heard it before. Folks often compare me to a snake. I'm Roxanne. Consider me a kind of info dealer.
Info dealer.
Yes. Practical things. Gossip, blackmail, fears, weaknesses. I dabble in a bit of everything. Oh, I do like this, Angel. You really are my favorite customer.
Only customer. Right, let's do this first, because we just read about EVE protocol. I had an epiphany. Come to think of it, Mother Sphere doesn't make mistakes. Maybe this is how EVE protocol is meant to be. Healing the Elder Knight and taking back Earth might be the pretext for some ulterior motive of hers. She intentionally made these angels to be complete morons. She isn't dropping another colony because those who are left on the surface still have roles to play in her plan. Mother Sphere is flawless. Everything is designed on a purpose. We just don't know what that purpose is. My guess is the Mother Sphere is performing a sort of an experiment. She wants to see how these incomplete angels will evolve here on Earth. Maybe she's trying to create a truly new humankind for the sake of our species. Mother Sphere is. Right, I didn't have a spark of anything new here. This is just once again concurring with my own hypothesis of this game's story. About, you know, the people that were here left on Earth, they are supposed to nurture our outside EVE protocol members, and particularly our EVE prototype that we play the game as, to become a lot more like authentic, like ancestral humans with their by influencing them, you know, with their own like choices and you know, their own like lifestyles that they have here. They're supposed to just influence them extrinsically so that they get a much more authentic upbringing here down on Earth. That is essentially what she's doing. Comes with the same hypothesis of the same reason as to why she does simply not drop another colony on Earth, or why she doesn't attack Earth with her entire android army at once, which she could easily do. But she does not, because, you know, her plan is to create a more authentic species of humanity.